thank you so much for accepting this interview. And first of all, could you tell us a little bit about yourself? Who are you exactly?
I'm 23 years old from Bulgaria. My whole life I played football professional, but I stopped last year because it's not my thing.
Mhm.
Uh, then I moved. Then I moved to Germany 1 year ago, and 4 months ago I came back in Bulgaria. And I have one friend who always tells me, "Look at these brokers, yeah, who you can buy a demo account and you can start trading." Because when I was in Germany, my boss he plays on the stock market, but with real money,
Mhm.
and didn't have any success. Every time he tells me, I lose this. And when I came back, my friend told me about these brokers, but I wasn't that interested in this.
Mhm.
But at one time, I don't know why, I see Gold from the Trader on Instagram on my
Mhm.
stories,
Okay.
and then I looked at your website. I read more about it, what
Mhm.
is in. That's how I started.
Okay, so it was a fast journey. You were a football
Yes,
player before. You just discovered a person close to you that explained you about trading, and then you started directly with GoFunded Trader.
yes. The I started with Gold from the Trader. The first company that I see was on my Instagram stories. I
No
don't know
way.
how. Yes, I don't know how.
Wow, do you know that there's a lot of people out there that try and struggle so hard, like 5 years, 6 years just to become funded? Like your story is really impressive from the start. Like how much time did it take you to get funded? Did you get funded from the start, or did you buy
I, I
more?
I think I buy 2 or 3 accounts, and then on the third or the fourth I get my funded, the first funded. Then I
Mhm.
get the second. I have three funded accounts, but then I think I have 2 or 3 payouts from these accounts, and then was over with them.
Oh, so it was over, but the journey never stops. You're going to
No.
continue. You're going to
Yes.
continue
Yes.
in this way. Okay, but it's really important that you pointed the fact that first you failed and you tried again and again until you got funded. Because some people out there expect, for example, beginners, to get funded from the first account that they buy, which is
There's
kind
no
of hard.
there's no chance. If you're a new at this, you can't make it from the first time.
Mm-hmm.
If
Yeah,
God didn't touch you with his lucky hand, there is no chance.
yeah, absolutely. So you have to be persistent with it. When it comes to strategy, in which way are you trading?
Can you repeat?
Yeah, sure. Are you a day trader, a scalper, a swing
I,
trader?
I'm a day trader. I trade most of the time at New York stock bourse at Nasdaq, because at my at my place the New York stock board open at 4:30 p.m.
Mhm.
and I'm free until 4:30 p.m. I can go to the gym to make some stuff, and then I start most of the time at 4:30 at the New York stock bourse.
So, do you trade in the hours of volume exactly when the price is more volatile? Like this is your strategy?
Yes, because
Mhm.
this happens more faster.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, where did you learn it from? I'm pretty sure that everyone is curious. How did you get to this level?
It's not learning. I watch some clips, some videos on YouTube, but I didn't like it because it was you have to wait. You have to wait. I'm this type of people that I don't like to wait. I
Mhm.
like to put all, and we see what's gonna happen. And I'm trying to see. I'm
Oh,
trying to
no.
see how the market goes and
Mhm.
put all at one point. And if I move to first step, then the second, and if I use my brain enough, I can get it to fund it. But
Uh,
it didn't work every time.
it doesn't work. Yeah, you have to be persistent. What about your risk reward, your win rate? How do you approach this?
My risk management is that every time when I trade, I put my stop loss at most of the time I put 100 contracts on Nasdaq,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm waiting 35 points for go up or go down. It uh,
Mm-hmm.
it depends where I gonna trade, and I put my stop losses at 35 points. That means I can lose 350,
Mm-hmm.
3050 because I
Oh,
don't want to lose my account in first step, and maybe to try it tomorrow. But if I put it on the right direction, it go all the way. Because most of the time at this index Nasdaq, I look at this every time he make uh, every time he make direction like 80 100 points in one way, but not at 4:30. Maybe when the market is more peaceful, like 6 and 6:30
yeah.
p.m. in my time,
Mhm.
and there is more easier because most of the time it goes one way. Most of the times, not every time.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I learned from my experience. I don't know is it in my head or it isn't. I don't know.
So you have a simple strategy basically that you repeat every time, right?
Yes, I keep on this strategy because you can see from for this moment it's good. But if I see it's not working anymore, I must put a new strategy because when something is not working, if you're a smart person, you have to know that something isn't already and you have to change something.
Yeah, absolutely. But as long as it works, and I can already see that you acknowledge that trading works on probabilities. You mentioned the fact that, okay, you put your position one day. If it doesn't work, cool. You go to the next day and try again in the same way. Like you acknowledge that you can't be right all the time. You don't expect
Yes,
profit all the time.
yes. You can be, but most of the time I can see where it's gonna go from now. I don't
Mhm.
know. Maybe it's uh, it's in me because you know. One time I put 100,000 account.
Mhm.
I think at maybe six where the stock market goes. From my opinion, only one way most of the times. And I put it, and he go one way up to the 8,000 profit. That was for the first step.
Okay. And for example, you told me that you had bad moments when you lost accounts. How did you
Yes.
overcome it? Because a lot of people get emotional, get sad about it, and never try again. How do you have the strength to continue to buy challenges and try
If
again?
if you want to be successful at what you want to do, you can be successful from the first time. There is impossible, and you must learn it from your mistakes and try until it happens. And that's how also the life works. If
Mhm.
you cry in the bed, it's not working at life.
Yeah, absolutely. And another curiosity that I have, because I can see that you're really calm, you're really relaxed about your trading. Usually, this happens when a trader has another source of income in the same time, and it's not relying on challenges only. Are you actively gaining money from other sources of income? Are you working in something else as well?
I have money that I earned when I was a footballer, when I was also in Germany. I played also in Germany, and I earned some money. And also I have here side hustles, that
Side.
also brings, yes, that also brings, that's important when you want to start trading. You can expect that from trading you're gonna feed your family or gonna go on a vacation or something like that. That's the first opinion. Um you can expect this from the first thing, from the first time. Maybe after some months, from some people from years, you can, but that's must be in your head that you can't make it to provide money for your family from the beginning.
Yeah, that's right. That's
Yes, because that's my opinion. You know, stock market and gambling is similar if you play it like this.
okay.
Yes, if you play uh, stock market like gambling, you're gonna lose
Of course.
because in gambling everybody lose. Yeah, but if you use your head and play with strategy, you
Mm.
can win from trading and also from gambling.
Basically,
Some kinds.
yeah, you
Yes.
increase your chances to be right in the moment when you actually have a strategy and you set your
Yes.
stop loss, you set your take profit, you calculate what you're doing. Because,
Yes. The first thing that I calculate when I start trading, the first thing was stop loss every time.
yeah, so you admit the fact every time you enter the position that you can be wrong. So, of course, you need a stop loss because a lot of people forget about it. Even
No,
if,
that's more important because the stock market, you don't know what's gonna do.
Mhm.
Maybe 1 hour is gonna be low, 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 and then go up
Yeah,
or go down, and you must have stop loss. That's the most important thing, to have a stop loss.
were you ever frustrated about it in the beginning, maybe when you just tried it out when you were a beginner?
I was struggling how to calculate it,
Oh,
but then I looked at internet. I look at videos at YouTube, and they helped me. But it's easy. In my head, it's easy to calculate the stop loss. I can explain it
mhm.
if you want. For
Yeah, sure, sure.
yes,
Please.
I make my stop loss. I play only in Nasdaq, and if I put 100 contracts on Nasdaq,
Okay,
and my account can lose 4% for this day.
all right,
Every time I put my loss stop loss at 350, 3050, because
all
I
right.
don't want to be that close to
Mhm.
4%. And then I calculate how many my account can lose. That means if at this point my account can lose 2050,
Okay,
I put 3050 division the contracts. That means 3050 division 100. That means 35, and 35 points from the point where my account can lose 3050. That's how I
okay.
calculate my stop loss.
I think this information is really useful for the people
Be-
that
be-
are in this is.
yes, because I think that's the easiest way to calculate it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and okay, I understood your strategy. I understood what you're doing right now. But how does it feel for you? Because you mentioned that you were a football player before. How
It,
did your
it, it,
life?
it, it's really good because it's something new. I
Mm-hmm.
want to explore new things, and it's something new. I never imagined that I can stay in front of the computer maybe for 6, 7, 8 hours just to look at the screen. I never imagined, but I like it.
You like it?
And yes, and we're gonna see if I keep doing things like this, it's gonna be successful. If my strategy at one time didn't work anymore, I have in my mind maybe a new strategy, but it's similar like this. If
Mhm.
I see 1, 2, 3 times didn't work, I'm gonna I'm not gonna play with 100 contracts. I'm gonna play with 50 to lower the risk, to have more chances,
Mhm.
to my account to have more chances to, if the stock market goes down, my account to have more chances to go down, 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 and then to go up.
Oh, to get out of drawdown.
Yes, yes.
Hmm. What are your plans for the future with the funded accounts?
I planned that's for the 100 account. I'm gonna play it only with 50. because I see what's the difference from normal accounts, one two step, and from funded accounts. There is more you know, pressure there, because you know it's you make it to there, and you can make money, and the pressure is different.
Yeah,
And
clearly.
yes,
there's a there's another pressure there, but I imagine that you're training yourself to go further and further with
yes,
this,
I want.
and I wish you good luck with it.
Thank you.
How did you find, like, what did you enjoy about goat funded trader? What you didn't
Act-
enjoy, perhaps maybe you don't like some
Uh,
opinion
no,
about.
I enjoyed all the things. The first thing is when I buy an account, maybe 5 minutes, and I get the account. When I go from first step to second step, it's like 10 seconds, and then again get the account for second step.
All right.
Also for funded accounts, I didn't wait maybe more like 1 day to approve me. Also for payouts, my accounts have weekly payouts every time when I buy it. They have weekly payouts, and most of the times, the first time when I get funded, you know, I get funded at this date, and I write it on my paper that the account can withdraw 1 week later.
Oh wow.
But no, but there happens something, and I write it with the chatbot, and when I get funded,
Okay.
I can withdraw 3 days lator.
Oh
Maybe
wow.
that's for, yes. I don't know how it's happened, but I didn't see it for the first time, and I was amazed also, because also the withdrawals was very fast.
Yeah, there's a feature called first payout on demand. So for the first payout, you can ask it anytime. As long
Oh,
as you made it, yeah, you can just receive it anytime, even faster than 7 days. So this is basically what's happening. So I'm glad that you enjoy it and that you
yes.
point those things. And maybe right now the viewers that are watching us, I don't know if you're comfortable to say it or not. Like, can you say what percentage or maybe what amount of money did you gain from Goat Funded Trader? Like whatever you feel comfortable with
Yeah,
saying.
yes. I write it on my laptop. One moment, I write everything. I can tell you.
Oh, so you organize everything.
Yes, because I forget every
Oh,
time. Yes, and I must write it somewhere to not forget it. I buy 10 accounts from Gold Funded Trader.
mm-hmm.
Yes,
Okay.
but every account was with this option to weekly payout. That is more expensive. I think it's something like 600 or 600 or something. But when I
Okay.
use the discount code, it's like 5085, something like this. 500 some.
Okay.
Yes, and
And
I buy it from this now 10 accounts, and I withdraw uh how to say it, clean money after
after wow, yeah, I never heard somebody saying this. Like this is so smart. You actually every time I'm asking somebody how much they made with Goat Funded, they forget to like extract the cost. You're adding the cost as well.
yes, I'm adding the cost. Yes, I buy 10 accounts. That means something like 6,000, and
Mm-hmm.
I get clean after the 20% from the company, or 10 or 20, I forget it.
Okay.
Everything that was on my bank was 11,100.
Ah, so yeah,
That's
you're in profit.
that's like 2 times of the money that I invest, and I think it's good.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
Yes.
See, sometimes some people forget to delete these costs, and they are sometimes they are on zero and they didn't realize it because they invested the money that they got out. So it's really clever that you added this. And as I told
Yes. You must. If you're smart, and I said, if you didn't play it like a gamble, you have to know what you invest and what you get,
you,
because
yeah,
at one time, if you didn't write it somewhere, you can invest 10,000 and get at one moment 2,000, and you're gonna say, "Oh, I make 2,000," but you're gonna
Yeah.
forget that you lost 8,000.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes.
That's a really important point that you made here. Okay, so that was amazing. What you explained for now is extremely good for everybody that is watching us right now. And I feel like maybe they are waiting for a piece of advice from you, like a last piece of advice for them, because there are people watching us that try to get funded with Goat Funded Trader. Maybe they are at their 10th account that got breached. Like, what would you?
The thing that I can say is to play it without fear. If you
Mm-hmm.
feel the I didn't, when I started trading, I didn't think that I'm gonna lose. I think that I'm gonna win from my strategy. If you go to on the stock market, and the first thing that you're gonna think is, "Oh, I'm gonna lose this." It's not gonna work. You
Okay.
have to be positive and smart about what you do, and to think about it. If and you have to change it if it doesn't work. If it doesn't work, if you buy 10 accounts and you can't get it funded, that you must think that something I make isn't on the right way. I must to change something. And I see from, if the guys didn't have a YouTube or something, and I see at your Instagram that you explain most of the things you help to the members. It's not a shame to watch or to ask.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Absolutely.
No, nobody was born at 3 years old with the stock market in his head, you know.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Ye-
We shouldn't be afraid to ask questions. Yeah, that's me
yes.
as well. For example, I get to interview you and other professional traders that got funded. Even if I'm doing great myself, I feel amazed by the fact that I can ask you guys other questions. Like, I'm always curious to ask. It's not just for the viewers; it's for me as well. Like, it's amazing.
Yes, it's interesting because we can explain stories, we
Mm-hmm.
can talk. I can help you, you can help me. The other guy can help you, you can help him. That's very good. The
Yeah, like
communication, the communication is key for me.
like listening stories from other traders until you find your own style and your own way of trading based
Yes,
on that.
yes,
I have one last question for you. I'm
yes.
just curious about it because I observed that a lot of traders that I'm interviewing mention a lot about backtesting and journaling. Are you doing the same things or aren't
Uh,
you?
yeah. A journalist thing that means if I read something
No.
or
Like, for example, note about your trades if they are losing trades or winning trades. If you put on paper your strategy.
no, I didn't put it on paper.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And the backtesting, for example, if you check what happened to the price in the past and just exercise on uh, on the movements that happened in the past.
Yes, I look every time when I go to sleep. When I wake up, the first thing was to look at the stock market to see how it goes right now. Also, if I go out and come back at the opening for the New York, I also
Mm-hmm.
look back, look what's gonna happen. I have strategies that tell me maybe 4 5 days the stock market was high, 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 high.
Mm-hmm.
And if today didn't make another high point, tomorrow maybe it's gonna be a little bit down.
Okay, so you watch the market every day, even when you don't take positions, you still watch
Yes,
what happened in the past.
yes, I watch it every time.
Ah, okay, okay, yeah, it
I
makes a lot of sense.
yes, I didn't watch it only when I trade. My laptop is opening 24/7 here
Wow.
on the stock market, and I watch it every time. And
Mm-hmm.
also, if I'm out somewhere, I watch it also on my phone to see how it's going, where it's going,
Ah,
because
okay.
it's important to see how it goes 24/7.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. So you don't lose track of what's happening because
Yes, yes.
okay. Thank you so much, Vincenzo, for all the information that you shared today. It was amazing. I really appreciate that you accepted this interview. I'm pretty sure
Yes.
that it means a lot for everyone who watches YouTube right now and wants to get to your level. So that's it for now. If you have some final words for the viewers, just let us know.
Uh, Thank you also for the interview and how I can say that you must try.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You
You
must
don't.
try. Yes, if you don't try, you can see if it's gonna happen or no. You must try.
Yeah. Okay.
And I think Gold from the Terra have the very good conditions to improve yourself with trading, and also the demo accounts with the prices, with the profit target, the maximum lose, the daily lose.
Mhm.
It's the best for the beginners because you can learn it right
Yeah.
there.
Absolutely. Thank you. Appreciate it. I think in the same way. I always recommend it for beginners. Thank you, Vincenzo, so
Yes.
much.
Thank you also.